Good Saturday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV, the internal combustion engine age YouTube channel that talks about all my cars and trucks and motorcycles and SUVs and the Kiefer dog, the camper, Ice Age TV stickers. Nobody's even asking anymore. Geez, what's going on here? There's Kiefer out of control as usual. Hey, good Saturday morning there. It's not really a long conversation. It's just the excitement of getting up on Saturday morning and having a brand new truck that I get to go to the dump with to take garbage and get breakfast. Wow, is that exciting? Come on, anytime you buy a new vehicle or you just get a used vehicle, whatever it is, you have something new in your life, hey, come on. It's the Chevy Bison edition. I've got the Bison editions, the big boy and the little boy. I got the ZR2. Man, I just can't get over how I so separated myself from the Chevy brand and just really didn't realize what I was missing. But at the same time, I think Chevy's really stepped it up, and that's probably more of what's going on. And I'll be really intrigued to tow with this truck to really see how she handles. But all the new technology in these trucks is phenomenal. That is like jackknife assist. Yeah, you heard that? Jackknife? Wow. If you've ever driven a truck and trailer, you know that feeling. You probably had that close to death experience. I have. But here it is. What a beautiful truck. And I just can't get over how this played out when I really didn't plan it. If he said to me a week ago, would I have a Chevy Bison in my heavy duty in my garage in my property, I'd have told you I doubt it. And once again, it just really kind of happened out of the fluke. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while. It'd be kind of nice to have a nice heavy-duty Chevy again. And did I weigh the 1500 option? I did, but I just couldn't get as excited about it because I think the HD looks so much better. And I didn't even drive the thing per se, meaning test drove it and the kid drove it. And, you know, just so many little things that attention to detail you don't really notice until you kind of get the vehicle home. And you just see just things that, like I say, I did a whole walk around in this truck yesterday to really share with others how this is different from the Ford, and it's different from the Ram, and it's a Chevy product. Where Chevy really has gotten beat up over the years is the interior never has been that pizzazzed, but I think they've done a great job. I think that Chevy definitely has stepped it up, and they definitely have given the truck more flavor, and I just think it's really I mean, sincerely, that was kind of one of the things that I kind of got bored with Chevy was I just felt like the interior is just so mundane. But I think they've done a good job of keeping it kind of looking neat and kind of brawny and I could say manly. And wow, I just can't, get over on how nice this truck is. I'm going to get into her. I love how it has the deployable steps, because if it didn't have the deployable steps, I'd really be like, oh my goodness. That truck was just built in June. So here's a good example of a vehicle that was brought to the dealership, and it's just July, and it's already been sold. And it's a product that really isn't going to be a dominant mass-produced product. So it's going to be, which I'm glad, because I just can't stand spending all this money on vehicles, and then at the end of the day, everybody and their brother has one, and then at the end of the day, if you ever do want to sell it, the position of dealer is, whip-de-doo-dah, we got a gazillion of those things. So I think these Bison packages are really going to hold their values, and I just think that it's going to be a sought-after vehicle, especially in the used market. I'm sure there's many people out there that are like, I'd love to have that truck, but I can't justify how that thing was $96,000. And for me, if it wasn't for me having a company and having availability, if I option to use it as a company expense, and that's the thing. A lot of these people that buy these trucks, unbeknownst to most people, is that people like me have availability to take tax deductions. If I didn't have that, it'd be a very hard decision. I mean, it really would, because now keep in mind, if I was more than typical person that didn't have a gazillion trucks and just had one or two trucks, then that's kind of a different scenario. But for me, the wild man that I am, yeah, I mean, the wild man that I am, It doesn't make any sense to many others, but for me, the only way you can really come to closure on something like this is you do have the capability to make it a company expense. And it has to be a certain limit on weight. There's a lot of things that go play into that. And I've got to get the garbage out and get down to the local elementary school. But as always, me, I just like to share my enthusiasm, the fun part. I like the mirrors. I like how the mirrors have really a brawny look to them. I like the ZR2 badging. I like the grill, the little red. I think that's pretty cool. I did my stickers last night for my Harley Davidson. I like I know that's stupid, right? The AEV bumper, I love that. Definitely want to put a winch kit in this. I want to put a winch kit on that truck. I think that'd be really fun to have that capability. I like the upper lights on the cab. I think those are really neat. I like how they went to the LED. My one complaint with a lot of Ford vehicles is you get into these trucks and they don't have the LED lighting. I like the rear view camera capability. And the truck just really is solid. When you hear that door close, and the spray and bed liner's nice, so I get a cover for it. I don't know, debatable, but I really like how this here is a 6-foot bed. And if I ever wanted just to haul a motorcycle in the back of the bed of the truck, I mean, I've got trailers, but you can put a motorcycle in here and it's going to fit without you having to get creative in the bed of the truck. Because when we were down there in Florida, if you're watching my channel, we picked up another motorcycle, and I then had no more room to store motorcycles in my trailer, and I was going to bring it back in the Ram, but my CB1000R would not fit in the back of this truck without the tailgate being put down. But I'm towing my trailer, and that's not going to work. Versus for that truck there, I mean, just look at the size of the bed. I mean, that's the most common thing now in these full-size four-door trucks, is they go for the 5-foot bed, 5'6", 5'1". And once again, from what I can just look at this truck, I truly believe it's a 6-foot. I haven't even looked up the dimensions, but I truly believe it's the 6-foot, maybe a little over 6-foot bed. But if you look at my collection now, I truly have gone to the Chevrolet. So here's my Chevy Corvette, and here's my Chevrolet Camaro. So I really here this year had transitioned back into the Chevy brand, because I haven't had the Chevy brand in years. I think the last time I had a Chevy product was probably 2018, 17 or 18 on my Chevy Silverado 1500. And so the Bison. So I'm now 1 Chevy, 2 Chevy. So I've bought 4 Chevys just so far this year. And once again, just sharing the fun time. And this will be my first official drive without being a test drive. I've been actually driving the truck this morning. And I wish it had the automatic gate. I wish it opened up, and it opens on its own. There's I think that Harley Davidson sticker that I bought a while back perfectly matches the theme of this truck. And it's so interesting how I do my camera all the time, and I swear the camera is really kind of needs to get some cleaner. I'm sorry to spray it all over you guys right now, but it's just incredible on how, for me, it's the constant challenge of making videos and keeping things looking pretty cool and managing all the content. And you know, it's really incredible to me though. My revenues have gone down substantially. I am blown away with all the content that I have brought to my channel. The videos, the cars, the motorcycles, and I'm not lying to you. My revenues are pitiful. My revenues are the worst I've seen them yet. And really, probably close to a year. So even though my channel has grown and I've made a gazillion videos, but my revenue is half, you know, really half to close less than half of what it usually is. And which is it's nothing. I mean, I don't make, I'm basically making right now not even $10 a day. Did you hear me? I make basically right now below $10 a day on YouTube content. There's my child, which just blows me away. It blows me away for all the efforts I put in this channel. And I buy so much stuff and I share with all my enthusiasm and all my cars and trucks. I'm blown away that a guy that wants to get up this morning and walk around the neighborhood and talk about how the economy's going to die gets 100,000 views.
I'm excited to drive my new truck around today.
Oh, wow. Oh, she's excited. Look at that. Look, it's her new truck, not Daddy's. Okay, let's get the truck loaded up. How do you like my sticker? Look, it perfectly matches. Could have I done a better job?
Right in the middle. It'd
Huh?
be better over here.
Never good enough. Never good enough. All right.
Yeah, I like it, Dad.
All right. So for me, I'm just, for anybody who watches my channel, I know I talk about it here and there, but I am truly blown away. I'm blown away. I mean, I'm just befuddled. I just don't get it personally. In all sincereness, I'm gonna have probably like a marketing conversation, one of my YouTube conversations in the morning, because I'm just coming to closure that I don't know how to market my channel. I mean, I really think that's the problem. I guess I just don't know how to market it. I thought I was the guru with all the cars and trucks and motorcycles and all the videos, and I really felt like that this channel would, just because I have such a mixture of all the different toys that I own that I can share with you, like I did yesterday. I did a very lengthy conversation yesterday of sharing with anybody out there that's thinking about buying a heavy-duty truck. You better check the front axle, because if it's a solid front axle, you're going to regret that purchase. And the reason you regret that purchase is because it makes the front end walk, and the truck feels squirrely. It really does. And that's what I did. I spent a lot of time yesterday going over and walking around all my different trucks and sharing with everybody how the Chevy Heavy Duty Series has a front independent suspension, and it's a huge difference in how the truck feels, drives, confidence, versus these solid front axle heavy duty trucks that I own on the Ford side, the Ram side. You drive down the road and the truck wants to steer off the road, especially in the back roads, and when you trailer, and so it's huge. The point of that is, I've got a YouTube channel where I can tell you all the different cars and trucks and different brands. I got all different brands of vehicles. I got all the different brands of motorcycles, different styles, and camper, trailers, and I can share with everybody the real truths and facts about the pluses and minuses of all these things that I own. But yet, to no avail, to where my channel truly is just nothing much there. I mean, really, it's just beyond believable that, and that's what I say, I'm starting to feel like I don't know how to market my channel. But love to hear ideas, and the thumbnails don't work, and should I start buying subscribers? I'm just not desperate. And what? You ready? Hit the road, man. The baby's saying, hit the road, Dad. What do I do with my glasses? There they are. They're probably all trashed. All right, we got to get the dogs in. You got all the trash. Okay. Hey, I'm driving, kitty. Look, she doesn't even hear me. Look at her, look. She's not going to be able to go anywhere. The key's out of the truck. So there she is, look. Look, so here's the kid. Look, are you seeing this? So, I can't wait to see this. Yeah, look at her, look. It's mine. Yeah, look, not even, hey, Dad, here's your nice new truck. You get to drive it. None of that. It's just, hey, Dad, it's mine. It's my truck. Yeah. This is kind of how I feel like I'm treated on YouTube. It's like, for the YouTube, owners of YouTube, I think the position's like, who cares about this guy, Ice Age guy, because he doesn't put the fear of death into everybody. he doesn't scare everybody. This guy just brings too much facts. We don't like this guy. I mean, I have to honestly believe it. In the background of YouTube that controls my channel, I just think something's going on. I just think there's people who don't like me. I think probably because I'm too maybe conservative in my views. I mean, sincerely, why do the guys that run their mouth all day long about the end of the world get all the views? Yeah, I mean, it's beyond believable. All right, well, here you go. So I was trying to drive my truck this morning, but as it is right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to drive it. The kid's demanding she drives it, and she doesn't understand it. She doesn't even have a control. I left something in this truck, and it stinks. It reeks. So I've opened up the whole truck so that it airs itself out. I mean, it literally reeks. All right, and get over here to the truck. And like I say, the kid's just taking the domination right now. That's mine. You know, it's my truck, and I get to drive it. Yeah, okay. Gee, thanks. How exciting is that, right? Yeah, so just a short morning conversation. The Ford Mustang, I'm waiting on my guy to confirm to come get it. They actually texted me late yesterday, so I'm sure a lot of people watch my channel. And there's a whole other thing. Here I've got a Ford Mustang, brand new, dark horse, one of the select few in the country that's going to show you a supercharger on it. How much eye candy does that get? How much exposure does that get? I would think that it would get respectable exposure, but at the same time, whip-de-doo-dah. I mean, sincerely, just really disappointing. I really am disappointed in YouTube because it just seems like for my efforts in work, it just seems like really just doesn't, the rewards just aren't there, man. And for me, I love making videos, love making content, and I know people love my channel, but when it comes to the money factor, 2,700 videos and over 12,000 subscribers, and you make $200-300 a month. Whip-de-doo-dah.
You can drive that to town.
Hey, I like that attitude. All right, come on, pups, get in the house. Come on, puppies. Are Ginger and Scout in there? Come on, puppers. Get these guys in. And yeah, see, it's the bitching from the Iceman on the Saturday morning. It is the bitching because I just get pissed that I work my ass off to make videos and it just doesn't much come from it. So that I'm not saying I'm not telling you I'm gonna quit making videos. I'm just telling you, if anybody out there who does YouTube, wants to be a YouTuber, yeah, good luck. Like, the kid didn't know how to do this. This is funny. She hit the wrong button. She hit the wrong button. There you go. Come on, puppies. So, all right. We'll take some daddy-daughter conversation. Do we do that next? Maybe that's what we do next. So stay tuned on that.